Hey everyone, my name is actually Edgar, founder of Evatt AI. Evatt AI is an AI software for lawyers designed to make their lives easier. Powered by multimodal AI tech and access to countless legal databases, more than 45 million cases in total, Evatt AI can save your firm 2 hours per day by automating complex legal research, contract drafting, and document review. Evatt AI serves 6 different countries in the English-speaking world: Australia, the United States, the United Kingdom, India, Canada, and New Zealand, as you can tell from our text box here. So now I'll do a demo for you. If you're a lawyer or a non-lawyer, in fact, Evatt AI is used by many non-lawyers to help them with legal research and particularly contract drafting. So yeah, I'd love you to see what Evatt AI can do and check it out. So let's start. We'll choose let's say a UK case in this instance. You'll see here it's designed similar kind of setup to ChatGPT, but it's powered by a lot more accuracy, multiple AI agents, and databases to increase its accuracy and cite more extensively. So we'll do a demo here. So let's deal with a UK case. My client has been charged for a terrorism charge. He created a bomb and planned to blow a train station. Explain which acts he is likely to be charged under, and any possible defences. Cite extensive relevant case law and statute. So I guess the really powerful thing about Evatt is that, as well as kind of a short-term memory of hundreds of thousands of cases and statutes, it's also got database access. So if it can't find answers from its very extensive database in addition to the AI models it's powered by, it can go out to the internet to various legal databases to access more than 45 million cases to find answers, including cases that were recently dropped. As well as that, it's obviously also got the ability to upload documents to assistant answers. And every one of its jurisdictions answers only from the case law of that particular jurisdiction, and also in the correct and standard form legal referencing for that jurisdiction. So there's 6 in total. Australia uses the ADLC 4, the UK uses the Oxford legal citation standard form, the USA uses the Blue Book method by Harvard, India's got its own standard form legal citation that it implemented recently, Canada's got the McGill method, and New Zealand's got NZLG. So all of those referencing formats are implemented as well, so that your cases, your statements rather, and the responses you get from Evatt are accurate and they're cited with reference to case that you can go and find and make sure that it's accurate, and it will be accurate. So here's an example here. This is the response. So likely terrorism charge. So this is for a case where a client has planned a terrorism act, a very, very serious crime. Under the Terrorism Act 2006, Section 5, a person commits an offence with the intention of committing acts of terrorism. He engages in a conduct in preparation to giving effect to his intention. So, and this is here, the Court of Appeal emphasised that planning a terrorist attack, even if not fully executed, will incur liability under Section 5, and then it's citing relevant statutes here. So it's a very sound and high quality legal answer driven by multiple language models, including O3 by OpenAI, the smartest language model in the entire world, as well as Meta's AI, particularly for document comprehension. And here we go, there's extensive quotations, and you'll see as well there's referencing here in the correct Oxford standard citation of legal documents format there. So let's just try another example. I'll just go to a new tab, go to India, and we'll ask maybe something about rent control, a different kind of legal question. Could you please explain the nuances of the difference in rent control legislation between the Indian states of Andhra Pradesh and Goa? Excuse the spelling, any of the Indian audience, the spelling of Andhra Pradesh. I think it might be with an A. Anyway, and then no, it must be an A. Anyway, here we go. Please cite extensive legislation and cases in order to assist me advising my landlord client who has properties in both states / territories. So this is quite an interesting one. India's been a very interesting demographic or market for Evatt AI because it's like the complexity, the volume of states that India has. So I think 28 in total, and then 8 union territories. And as part of this training, both for India and also for the other states, there's been upload of all of the key legislation across all of the states of the respective countries. So in Australia, we've got our 6 states, now 2 territories. In India, there's the 28 states and the 8 union territories. The United States, there's 50 plus, I think, 4 territories. There's all of the codes of those countries have been uploaded. And then in Canada, the respective provinces and territories there as well. So the answer here in Evatt should be the most accurate of any legal software in the world. It's powered by, like I said, O3, as well as Meta's artificial intelligence programs. And that paired with access to millions and millions of cases and statutes should provide you highly accurate answers every single time. And one thing I actually haven't discussed, and this is also a very, very important point, is privacy. So what you upload to Evatt and what you discuss with Evatt isn't used to train the model. And that's a very big distinction from maybe some other legal AI tools, and particularly from generic AI tools. So when you use Evatt AI, client attorney privilege is upheld 100%. So here we go. This is on our India case here. So Andhra Pradesh, the Regulation of Lettings, Buildings and Rent and Eviction Act, the Goa Demand and Dwee Buildings Rent, Lease and Eviction Control Act, coverage and exemptions, the termination of standard rent, what section that is, under Section 9 in the Andhra Pradesh Act, 8 in the Goa Rent Act. And here we go, grounds for eviction and procedure. So you'll see there's actually quotations from relevant Supreme Court cases, and Evatt's read every Supreme Court case of the Supreme Court of India, excluding, of course, the 1.6 million cases that have yet to be heard. It's another issue. So here we go. There's a quote from a particular case. I won't pronounce it, but it was a 1986 case. Notice and procedural nuances. Look, this is a very comprehensive and detailed analysis. And once again, you'll see this is the citations in the standard Indian legal citation method. Finally, we'll try a US case, and we'll demonstrate the contract drafting or legal document drafting functionalities. Could you please create a NDA for me between myself as the founder of a logistics software company called Blockchain Logistics SaaS and the principal software engineer. Make it compliant with California state law. So I guess the key thing about Evatt, right, is it assists you with legal research so that you can get really good answers for your clients or for yourself if you're a non-lawyer. And you can also create legal documents for it, faster than ever before. If you're a lawyer, this should save you a lot of time, enabling you to create documents really rapidly and then make some small amendments if you want to customize it for your use case. And it can also just answer general questions as well. I mean, it's not intended to be like a ChatGPT to answer questions about stuff like foreign languages and mathematics and whatever else, but because it is powered by the world's smartest artificial intelligence, OpenAI and also Meta, as well as some proprietary agents, it actually can give you insights if you're a lawyer and you're trying to understand maybe more technical disciplines. For instance, if you're trying to translate between French and English or between Hindi and English, as well as understand kind of key issues like, for instance, blockchain. You might want to understand the nuances here of blockchain. So the key thing about Evatt is it combines the incredible capability, incredible power of artificial intelligence models with security, privacy and security concerns, so that it's enterprise grade and it doesn't impact client attorney privilege. And also with database access, which means that accuracy is incredible every single time. So, and of course, as a disclaimer, I'm not an attorney because legal liability for what you submit to court does still so this does still kind of sit with the practitioner. And here we go. So these are the key guiding principles. Under California law, confidentiality and trade secrets are protected and governed principally by the California Uniform Trade Secrets Act, CUTS. And then it's California Civil Code, section 426, 1D. And it's also cited some relevant cases, MII Systems versus Peak Computer in the Ninth Circuit. In order to judge the precision, the engraving of a trade secret violation is the defendant's misappropriated secret information, thereby breaching the trust of confidence proposed to him. So it's really framing, and this is very the foundational principle really of the common law legal system that's practiced in these 6 countries, is the combination of statute law, those laws passed by Parliament or by Congress, with the common law interpretation or the cases decided by courts and administrative panels, and the interplay there. But anyway, what's needed here is we've got this is the non-disclosure agreement we've asked for, the purpose, the definitions. It includes definitions that reference the relevant state code in California, exclusions, obligations, ownership, and return of materials, severability, and execution. And these are the relevant legal authorities in cases and citations, and citations here that maybe provide some additional advice. So you can copy this if you're a lawyer and make some small amendments if you need to, or you can ask Evatt. You can copy it back into Evatt and ask it to make some amendments with a particular concern. For instance, maybe you want to have it if there's a breach of the non-disclosure agreement that the equity entitlements of the engineer collapse, if that's legal in California law, which I suspect it probably is. So that's a real summary of what Evatt AI can do. It's an AI legal research software that can automate legal research, contract drafting, and document review. Evatt AI is powered by access to 45 million separate cases, and it can save the average lawyer 2 hours per day and be incredibly useful for non-lawyers. Evatt AI is launching on Product Hub on February 15th. If you're interested in this product, we'd love for you to send us an upvote or to use the software itself. And both the links are accessible in the description below. Thanks very much.